time has come, the fields are wide.
Well, good evening from Bujumbura, Burundi. I'm Bill Faught with Legacy of Worship International, and very excited to be sitting at this table with Samuel, good friend.
Okay.
Appreciate you getting to know you while we've been here, Samuel.
Salman, thank you.
Samuel's working a lot with Ambassador Dr. Albert Nasasagadi.
Yes.
That's a close.
Nasasagadi.
Okay, thank you. Dr. Albert is the Deputy Chief of State Protocol in Burundi, man in the government, but also a man of God, loves people, and loves us. He's really taking good care of us, and we greatly appreciate it. But Samuel works with Dr. Albert in a program called Youth Coalition in Action. So Samuel, first of all, I want to ask you, what would possess a man such as Dr. Albert, a man of prominence, a man of position in government, of course a man of God as well, but what would possess him to start something like Youth Coalition in Action?
Yeah, thank you for the question. As you asked, what would possess such a man like Dr. Albert to start the coalition? First off, he founded this coalition before he got this position for the government. Yes, because God gave him this vision in 1999. That was before he was appointed to be the Deputy Chief of State Protocol.
Okay.
God gave him the vision for that.
Okay.
For the youth.
So what exactly is his vision?
His vision is to equip the youth of Burundi and all the countries with good values, moral values, ethics and patriotism, but especially Christian ones, so that they may become youth of this impacting spirit to impact their countries and their future.
Okay. Now, when we first arrived here, you had us in to speak to some young men, and from what I understand, many of these young men used to be beggars on the street, and you brought them in. Kindly describe to our folks exactly what you're trying to do with these boys.
Yeah, actually, Ambassador Albert, he has this heart of once per month sharing something like food or giving something to those street people. So as the end of the year 2015 approached, he was also celebrating the birthday of his son. Then he wanted to celebrate it with these street children. Then he prepared a meal with them. So as they shared with them, this idea of doing something greater than sharing food came in his mind.
Right. So you're trying to change their life. Obviously, it's a ministry to them. Now, I also heard recently that the government has made a push to gather a lot of these boys who've been beggars and take them off the street and send them back to their province where they're from, just to kind of clean the streets up a little bit. And you've been doing something to kind of help protect the investment that you're making in these boys with some type of a badge or something. Can you describe that?
Yes, actually, what we are doing, this approach or strategy of some members of the government came after, but what we are doing, we wanted to do something sustainable for them. They say they are trying to clean the city or take away these beggars, but we have said this will not be an effective way, because the root of all things is poverty. They are not trying to uproot this poverty in them. So our way I said I'm still persuaded and confident that will be the effective one, to find something sustainable for them. Not only just taking them and you don't know where you are sending them back. Find something for them. Okay, if someone finds things to eat, you meet their basic needs, they can leave those streets.
Very good.
Yeah.
And also Dr. Albert has mentioned to me that he's been trying to share some business principles, maybe help them to eventually maybe start their own businesses. Is that something you see happening in the future, and what are you doing to work towards that?
Yes, we have started some businesses for them, because after this idea came to his mind, he said, I have to do something for them. And we had a kind of listen. We wanted to befriend them first, to win their attention, not to keep on feeling like straight gents. Then we said, we asked them if they like the life they are living. All of them said no, and we asked them what they will do, what they are doing for their desired future. And they came up with those ideas of doing small businesses. And something surprising or even good was that they need to do just small businesses, and we give them these small monies to start up these small businesses.
Well, that's awesome, Samuel. Thank you. I just want to say to folks who are watching this video, Dr. Albert is a real man of God. We've known him for 5 years now. He really loves people, and he's trying his best to reach out to these boys. And so we're asking for your prayers. We're asking maybe even for your support, that you could help these guys start some businesses, invest in their lives, and keep them off the street, and grow up to be very productive citizens here and strong Christians. I mean, these guys, their lives are changing. They're accepting Christ. They're really connecting well in the program. And so, Samuel, thanks again. I appreciate your time.
You're welcome.
And looking forward to hearing more things in the future.
Yeah,
So stay tuned. It's looking good here in Burundi. God bless you.
The nations are calling from every tongue and tribe. Can you hear their plea? Come and set us free. We long to see a great awakening. Now is the time. This is the